Hi, this is Bavikonda Buddhist Monastery in Visakhapatnam. Just have a close look at it.
We are currently at the base of the hill and we will be ascending to the top to explore the site.
So, this is Bavikonda Buddhist Monastery located in Visakhapatnam. This is one of the most important Buddhist sites. So, this is actually a protected monument under the Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites and Remains Act of 1958. The interesting part here is the research is still happening here. The research team, the archaeological department, especially linked with various universities are coming from across the globe, and the scholars are doing their research to uncover a lot of insights about the history. Here we have so many archaeological remains. We have we have those monuments. We also have those inscriptions, stupas, and everything here. It's absolutely exhilarating to be here and shoot a video in this Bhavikonda Buddhist Monastery. So yeah, just we are just enjoying here like anything. And look at this beautiful landscape. Look at these mountains.
This
This is
location is
located
nestled among stunning hills, enveloped in a clean atmosphere. The pleasant chirping of birds are refreshing.
just a few kilometers away from the city. Just come here for a long drive and enjoy that Buddhist spirit over here, and you can learn a lot of things. Thank you.
We have just started our drive up to the hill to explore the monastery, cruising along a remarkably smooth and picturesque road. It is surrounded by lush trees that line both sides of our path. We are immersed in that, and the air is filled with the cheerful chirping of birds and gentle rustle of leaves, enhancing the serene of this drive. As we glance up, the sky above us stretches clear and wide, the breeze cool against our faces. The freshness of the air and the beauty of our surroundings fills us with the anticipation and excitement. So, while we enjoy this beautiful ride, it's crucial to remain mindful of safe driving practices to ensure we reach our destination without any hitches. So, this enchanting route truly motivates us to explore further and discover what lies at the top of the hill. And yeah, finally, we have arrived.
So after a 5 minute drive from the base to the top of the hill, we have finally arrived at our destination. There is a notice board outside this which states that we are not supposed to remove or we are not supposed to disturb anything at this place because this is a protected monument. This is very holy, this is very sacred. So we are not supposed to destroy or mutilate or alter anything over here and respect this place. And just look around how is it is. We just have an overview of this site. This is the stupa. So basically, what is a stupa? Let us try to understand it. Stupa is basically, it contains the relics and remains of Buddhist monks, not necessarily the Gautama Buddha, but they contain relics and remains of Buddhist monks. So they basically have a dome-like structure. This stupa is basically used, or the Buddhist monks come here to practice meditation, which is a symbolism of Buddhism. And these stupas are very sacred. So we have a dome-like structure in the stupa, which represents universe in the Buddhism. So come with me.
To give you an example, one famous example of a stupa is the Sanchi Stupa in India. It is one of the oldest stone structures in India and was originally commissioned by the Emperor Ashoka the Great in the 3rd century BC. The Sanchi Stupa is actually adorned with intricate carvings that depict various scenes from Buddha's life and teachings. It's a major pilgrimage site and it reflects the art and architecture of the Buddhist India, and it's also a cultural heritage of India.
um, the Sanchi Stupa because, like I've already mentioned in my introduction, The research is still happening. The Department of Archaeology are still continuing the research, and the scholars across the globe are coming here to uncover many insights about the history. So let's go forward.
Look at there, sheep are grazing on this site, guided by a shepherd. Interestingly, there's a captivating story behind this location. Between 1982 and 87, a local shepherd helped identify this site. He helped a team from the Department of Archaeology to this very spot, sparking the excavations that brought it to light. Without his invaluable assistance, I think we might have never discovered this significant Buddhist monastery, that too right here in Visakhapatnam. So we owe a great deal of gratitude to that person for his crucial role in uncovering a piece of our heritage. Thank you so much to that person.
So this is basically Vedika. Vedika, I think we are very familiar with this word Vedika. Let me go there. This is basically Vedika. Vedika, generally we have a different meaning of Vedika in Telugu language, but in Buddhism or in a Buddhist monastery, typically Vedika is actually a decorative fence. Decorative fence in the sense this actually separates the stupa from the other parts. So that's all about it. A lot of names associated with each of the structure here. They have been faded away, I think, over the time. They haven't inscribed any new names on the nameplates. So which is why even I am not able to identify what is this structure typically called in a Buddhist monastery.
But the architecture of this site is stunning, transporting us back to the ancient era. This construction beautifully captures the essence of that period, and it's amazing being here.
Where basically the prayer meditation takes place, where the Buddhist monks come here to offer their kind of a prayer, and also they perform their meditation here. Sorry, practice their meditation here.
Performing meditation implies doing the activity in a specific context, while practicing meditation implies regularly engaging in it as a personal or a spiritual habit.
Here it is. This is the place where Buddhist monks offered their prayers or practiced meditation. Structure, the archaeological features of this is very mesmerizing. Look at the kind of rocks that are used here. As I've already told you, like the research is still going on. Do you? Are you excited about where these Buddhist monks resided? I mean, the shelters? Join with me. These are viharas. These are the living quarters of the Buddhist monks. This is the place where they lived, they studied, and sometimes they also practiced meditation. This is their shelter. So look at their viharas, the living quarters. They are very neatly organized. I mean, they are organized in a very good fashion. All of them are very homogeneous in terms of their length, breadth, volume, the base area, the perimeter, or the area, or anything. All of them are very homogeneous.
The architecture is very beautiful.
Construction engineering or the construction technologies that we had during ancient period. Ancient period is way back in the period which is BC, before Christ. So Yeah, I think I feel very touched and very honored being here because this is the place where Buddhist monks lived. They conducted their state of affairs thousands of years ago, and I'm absolutely grateful for being here, for having this opportunity to stand here and showing all of this to you and to also enjoy myself. So viharas are there across this monastery. Basically, as per my understanding about this place, viharas are on the periphery of this monastery. I mean, they are on all the sides of the monastery. Basically, they are on the perimeter or the circumference of this monastery. And now I'm going to take you to a very important place, very important site within this site. Come along with me. So this is the congregation hall of this monastery. What is a congregation hall? It's a very important space where all the visitors, where all the Buddhist monks and other visitors who visited this monastery or Buddhist monks who are part of this monastery, they all gathered here for religious practices such as practicing meditation or performing religious practices. And also this is beautifully decorated, and this is the central and the important aspect of this monastery. A lot of important activities take place here, so this is the heart and blood of this monastery. So yeah, it's very divine, I would say.
Many aspects of this site are left to the imagination as only relics remain visible to
Again,
us.
we have viharas there. Viharas are there on all the four sides of this monastery. Again, everywhere. Again, the interesting part or the most exciting part or the part which deserves the trophy is that everywhere, if you look at the measurement, the length, breadth, or the metrics of these viharas are same everywhere throughout this monastery.
There was a large kitchen that side, so let's go and have a look at it.
That was the kitchen. That was the place where food was cooked for all the monks and other visitors. I think if we have to talk about the food habits of Buddhist monks and everything, it's a very huge concept because it evolved over the period of time. So yeah, I think I'll make another video about the food habits, their art forms and everything. For now, let us limit our discussion only to this physical structure.
The weather was quite unpredictable, fluctuating between hot and cool. Consequently, I decided to take a brief rest for about 2 minutes.
Oh, I'm sitting in the stores department. This is situated just adjacent to the kitchen. Stores and supplies means all the essential commodities, groceries, everything are stored here. I think it is definitely managed by a stores manager, where all the required commodities, groceries, stores and supplies that is required for the monastery are stored here.
Storekeeper's position is important because it involves careful management of the resources of the monastery and helps in efficient functioning.
We have viharas here, we have stupa over there, and we have the congregation hall over there. I'm just looking for a circular Chaitra Griha, which is basically an important element or the aspect of a Buddhist monastery. I'm looking for that. I'm not sure where is it actually located, because in the Bavikonda Buddhist Monastery, the circular Chaitra Griha is located just beside the congregation hall. But the impediment over here is the name place, which actually describes what exactly is this. They are all faded away. I think they are in a very dilapidated condition. Like I've already mentioned, research is still happening and the scholars are still trying to uncover a lot of things. So we recently spoke with an associate professor from the Department of Archaeology in the Andhra University at the Visakha Museum. He shared very fascinating insights about the latest excavations that happened here. They found out ancient coins and coins belonging to the medieval period. You know, his explanation actually shed light on the intriguing discovery that the Department of Archaeology has actually made here. And also, again, these excavations add another layer of the rich and cultural heritage this place has.
This is the information board at the entrance, which provides the details of all the structures in the monastery. I have thoroughly enjoyed my time delving into the wonders of this ancient spiritual site, which is renowned for its historical significance and serene landscape. It was established around the 3rd century BCE, and this archaeological complex houses stupas, chaityas, and viharas, which reflects the rich heritage of Buddhism in this region, especially. And also, excavations at this region have unearthed important relics, including pottery, coins, and the remnants of a bone relic casket, offering insights into the vibrant cultural exchanges that took place here. So, this is a very important side which talks about the spread of Buddhist philosophy. This notice talks about the prohibited activities here. Not only that, it is a fundamental duty of every citizen to value and preserve the rich heritage of our composite culture. Monasteries carry spiritual and historical legacies forming an integral part of this cultural heritage. So, protecting these sites is our fundamental duty.
So, finally, this site is steeped in history, but regrettably, unfortunately, a lot of nameplates are faded away. They are actually obscuring the identity of a lot of historic spots here. Since the research is happening, since the scholars are coming and doing research, I hope they'll bring up more facts, illuminating facts about the history of this place, fascinating facts and insights about this place. And of course, with the due diligent efforts of this department, we anticipate the unveiling of very rich and very authentic and more fascinating facts and information about this place and contribute to this site's legacy. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Our visit to this place was not something very planned. It was a spontaneous decision spurred by the beautiful weather that we had today. And I was fortunate to have my friend Harsha join me. We both learned a great deal, and I hope you found it enlightening as well. Our exploration of this site has come to an end, and we are now heading back. Thank you for joining us on this journey.